So please tell me about what you did this semester regarding building relationships and getting people interacting.
Well, one of the things I did was I had Slack available for all the classes. So each one, as I was opening up Canvas the very first time, I added on, create a Slack room or environment or channel. And so they could always interact through Slack. Um, I had small optional study sessions where the students could come to the study session and work together in real small groups or even one-to-one. I stayed after class every Zoom. I always said, I will be the last one here, and until you guys leave, I will not go. If you want one-to-one help or if you have a private question. I did group projects where the students could pick their own small team to work with, especially with the class who was in a cohort who knew each other before this. This worked really good because they already had some friends in the class that they knew that they could work well with. I greet and acknowledge students as much as I can by name. So as we're getting on, I'll say, hey, how's it going? I might high five them or fist bump them like that. So they kind of get a kick out of that. They hate to speak on Zoom. I think we all figured that out. So I almost never do an open-ended question. I will either cold call, which I don't like to do as much, or a warm call, which I will say, I'm going to pick this group to talk, and we're going to have one of you speak about this, the other about this, and the other about this. I use polls, and they have those right on Zoom. And I also do private and group messaging a lot. So if I want the quick answer for feedback to a question, I will say, private chat me your answer to this question. So that I would be getting, and I say everybody needs to do it. I know that they don't like to have their camera on, so I did make some norms, and I could show you those norms that helped me a lot, and I would reiterate those norms very often, probably once a week. I'd say, I would really prefer that you have your faces on, just as if we were in a face-to-face class. I did not enforce that, of course, because through the college, we're not supposed to be enforcing that. But usually I got about 75 or greater % of people with faces on for me in class because of the norms that I had. And I just would always be so joyful. I'd be like, it's great to see your wonderful faces today. I'm so glad you're here. And real encouraging on that score, because I was. It is nice to see real people. It helps if the cohort has been together a while because they've already built relationships with each other. So.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for sharing.